Namaste. Welcome back, everybody. Or I am back. So Japan trip at my home. So it was very hot. I heard that this area, this California, this area was very hot too, past 2 weeks. That's also happened in Japan too. Well, so today is a let go. The theme is a let it go. Even it feels like a summer, but our practice is an autumn practice. So let go is as we see the season changes and the leaf drops off, we learn ourselves too that we can shed our particular view, particular thought, particular emotions. We don't stuck to one. We don't cage ourselves into one particular emotions. Things changes and yeah. So anyway, so at home that in Japan, that what I observed was, people ages and my parents too. And that's something, you know, we hold on. So we don't hold on. So our practice is to suggest that we don't hold on to particular kind of, so we don't stay in the past. We just keep moving forward. However, sometimes it's very difficult to accept or difficult to change our emotions. So emotion can be pretty, and a strong emotion. It's very hard to let go. But still we remember that practice is letting go because things changes. Anyway, so I noticed that when we focus something, or we are not particularly trying to focus something, but for example, when you are holding very strong emotions, sadness or anger, but when you, for example, listening the music, then when you really get into the music, you can forget, or you can just a moment you can forget that particular strong emotion, then we can really listen to the music and enjoy the music. And also when you see the beautiful view, even just a second, you really enjoy or having a good moment of viewing a beautiful flower blooming or beautiful scenery, when you say, or, that moment you drop those strong emotions. So hopefully we can bring those moments more often. Means we open our eyes or we open our ears. So ears of our heart, ears of eyes of our heart, opens up, then we can, that moment to drop or let it go, those particular, your view, particular emotions, and particular thought. Hope that practice bring us joy. Okay, so keeping that in mind, and we come to the seat. So those moments of, even 1 second, enjoying the view of the landscape or flower, that's the right now and right here. That's that you are in that moment. So our breath work or our meditation is same as well. We are bringing ourselves in very moment. The first key is to notice how your body feels, how you are sitting. So those physical things, we can pay attention on how your Sits bone feels to connect to the ground, or how your legs touching to the yoga mat or wherever you are sitting on. And your hands, how your hands touching to your knees or to the leg. And how skin feels. Then also breath can help. Paying attention to the breath coming in through the nose and going out through the nose. And become very curious. Becoming very curious to the moment, what's happening inside of our body, then that emotion that you are attached to from the past. Let's together, big inhale. And then exhale through the nose. Soften our shoulder. And then inhale through the nose. Exhale. Let's do one more round of this breath. Then let's bring our right palm, your right palm, on your belly or finding our navel. Then your left palm rests on your heart or center of the chest. So this practice actually you can practice on our back or on our seat. And we're gonna pay attention to how the breath changes within our body. Also mind and heart. This is a great for heart practice too. 3 parts breath. 3 body parts to pay attention. Lower belly, diaphragm, or you can pay attention to the rib cage. Then the heart or the chest, lungs. Let's begin. Inhale through the nose. Feel the lower belly expand. Inhale again to feel the diaphragm opens. That's lifting the chest. And then inhale again to open our heart. Expanding the lungs. Then let's exhale through the nose. Descend our awareness downward. Chest, diaphragm, belly, sits bone, all the way to the roots of ourself. Again, inhale through the nose, lower belly. Inhale, diaphragm. Inhale, chest rise. And gently let's exhale through the nose. Feel the ground growing the roots down deep into the earth. Let's do one more round your own pace. Let's take a moment here just to simply observe ourselves without any judgment, without any attachment. Just let your breath go and let your breath come in. And observing the breath, new breath and old breath. It's a come and go. Beginning and ending. It's constantly happening. Begin and end. And then together, inhale, hands reach out and up. Exhale, bring our palms together to the heart center. And bow your head. And set your intention, dedication for today's practice. Then let's slowly open our eyes. All right. So let's come on to our back, on your back, please, and stretch your legs and stretch your hands, goes over the head. I notice my yoga pants is the same color of my yoga mats, so might be it's easier to see in different contrast. Okay, so hands goes stretch over the head and point your toes. And big inhale, stretch. Open your mouth, let it go. Again, inhale. Exhale, let it go. And then let's bring our right knee to the chest and bring towards the chest and moving side to side, or you can kind of a wiggle, or you might make a circle. If you're making a circle, do opposite direction too. So in and out. Okay. Then switch to the other side, right leg down, left knee towards you, and wiggle or make a circle or in and out. So as you move your knees, notice what happening to other parts of the body. Maybe glute massage. All right, then slowly let go. Then bring our hands, reach over the head again, and interlace your fingers. So we are making a crescent moon shape of our body. So move your hands to the right side, then both legs goes to the right too. Right, and lengthen the left side of the body. If you can, zip your legs together. Crescent moon shape. Maybe palms together over the head. And reaching, feet, toes go away, and fingers, index finger away. One more breath. Exhale, let it go. The other side, so feet move to your left. So both feet and both hands, interlacing the finger goes to the left. And finding the length to the right side, crescent moon shape. You might look up to the ceiling, or you might look more to the right side a little bit. One more breath. And then exhale, let it go. All right, plant your feet down to the mat. All right, if you have a handy block, come between your thighs. So one block, squeeze between your thighs. So if the block is narrow, too narrow, you can do, biggest or second parts that you can use. I use the narrowest parts of the block. Right, you explore. All right, bring your heels close to your buttock and plant your feet hip distance apart. Then we're going to gradually lift your hips up. Squeezing the block, so it's a core work. And notice the glute, notice the belly, can kind of a core activating. And the hands goes up and over the head. Stretch, lifting up, strong back, and stretch the front of the body. Then on our exhalation,
Let's lift our arms and try to bring the shoulder blade coming to the butt and the middle of the back and lower back down and hands by your side. So that's one round. So let's do 3 more rounds like this. Inhale. And exhale. Then inhale. And then exhale. So we have a choice of, we can choose to really focus on this moment. We actually let go or forget the things happen or strong emotions we had in the past, right? So we have a choice of really focusing on this movement of our body and whatever you are noticing at the present moment. Okay, so now lift your hips up and bring your hands behind you. So this time we're gonna stay at the top. So walk your shoulder blade in and away from the ear and find the length to the neck. And squeeze the block and lift your hips up and lifting up. And one more up. Maybe heels come up. Then on our exhalation, let's slowly coming down to the mat. You can bring your hands over the head if you like, and each vertebrae at a time and slowly lower down to the mat. Phew. All right, let go the block and drop your knee to one side and the other side. So moving your knees side to side. All right, so now we're gonna move a little bit more freely. So spread your arms wide like a T shape, and we are dropping our knees side to side, but we're gonna little more deeper. So let's drop the knees to the right side. So left leg might be floating, but if you want to bring your left knee on top of the right knee, left shoulder kind of floats up. Let the shoulder floats up. Then left hand go up over the head and keep sliding your fingers coming to the right side. So stack your left hand over the right palm, kind of pressing against. So it's on your right side. Then we're gonna reverse the movement. So left hand goes up over the head and sliding your fingers and gradually go on to the left side and knee comes up, knee to the chest. Then now we switch to the other side. So your right hand goes to move over the head. So if you say the more easy way to say is making a circle with your hands and you are rolling right and left. So roll side to side, but you are making a circle with your arm. So however you are comfortable, you can find your own movement. You can keep your knees bent or you can stretch your legs. So when you lift your leg in the sky, you can stretch your leg. Then when you come to the side, bend your knees and hugging your knees towards the chest. And let's go on. So this is a great movement to whole body involved. Also opening our shoulders and opening our chest and the lower back and the good side of the hip. Okay, one more each time. Then when you are done, let's come to the center and hug your knees and gently roll side to side or just notice the lower back touching to the ground. So it's a Apanasana. So squeeze your thigh towards the belly, then knee together, and you might lift your head off the ground. And chin towards your knees. And you can gently roll side to side. Then let's slowly let it go. Interlace your fingers behind your head. Then knee comes to 90-degree up. Okay, let's do bicycle twist. You can do slow or faster. Right elbow, left knee touch, and right leg lower down. Inhale to center, knee together. Exhale, the other side. Twist. And go on. Exhale, exhale to twist. You can do slow or quick. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. All right, let's cross your leg right over the left and drop your knee to the right side and twist. Stretch the lower back, outer hip, relax your belly. And then slowly back to center, cross your left over the right and drop your knee to your left side and twist. Look to your right hand. Okay, then coming back to the center. So now it's a kind of a sequence to come up or sitting down. So if you like to roll onto one side and sit down, do that. Or if you're okay rolling back and forth, do that. So roll up, roll down, massage the back, and 3, 2, 1, and cross your leg and hands come forward. And let's come to tabletop, knees under the head, palms under the shoulder. Inhale to look up. Exhale to round your back. So let's do a few rounds. All right, next inhalation, look up. Then exhale to downward facing dog, lift our hips up. You can bend your knees right side and left side. If downward facing dog doesn't work for you this time today, you can take it easy. Okay, so now gradually walk our feet to the front and catch the elbows. So we are bending forward pose. So if your lower back, hamstring tight, bend your knees to protect. And let your spine hang here to find the length. Also notice the elbow heavy, shoulder blade heavy, and just hang. So against the gravity, the lower back, the upper body is help you stretch. Okay, soften your knees, round your back. Slowly, let's roll ourselves to standing. So key is to not get the dizzy is inhalation. Inhale to send our oxygen into our head. And hands goes up and over. Catch the elbows. Inhale, lifting our elbows upward, and we stretch. So you can lift your heels off the ground if you like to stretch. Yeah, this is a great one to strengthening our ankle. It's a balancing. Then also you are hugging our belly in. So it's a core strength, help you to balance. Not escaping your heels out. One more up, inhale. Exhale, let go, drop your heel, bend forward, and let your arms swing. All right, again, inhale, rising, hands goes up and over the head. Exhale to find the elbows, catch. Inhale, lift our elbows upward and lifting up and up. Then exhale, let it go, bend forward. And swing your hands side to side. Now I notice I didn't have a light on. That's why it looks dark. Those things I forget.
how I used to do yoga class if I skip 1 week. Okay. All right, now we want to come to stand in front of the yoga mat and feet together. And let's have the palms together to the heart. So it's dark. Okay, let me in this thing. Okay, stand and nice and tall and lengthening our spine. All right. So let's use our breath and mindfully move through the poses. Let's together inhale, hands goes out and up, and palms together at the top. Gaze up. Then on our exhalation, let's bend forward. Reach your hands forward if you can. Inhale, half and left, looking forward. Exhale, let's bring our palms down, step back. You can be directly going to downward facing dog or child pose, or maybe do vinyasa, coming to plank pose, then chaturanga, bend your elbows. Inhale to point your toes back to cobra. Exhale, child pose or downward facing dog. And just to take a moment here and noticing our breath. Let's together big inhale. Open your mouth, exhale. Again, big inhaling. Exhale, let it go. And next inhalation, let's lift our right leg up. Exhale to step forward. And left knee down to the mat. Oh, we can use the block side by side. Let me bring that. So right foot forward. Then we're gonna move forward and back. So forward, moving our pelvis forward, then move back. You can stretch your right leg and you can bend forward or just simply moving forward and back. You can do slow or you can do quick. Okay. Then plant your right foot down and left hand to the yoga block or to the ground and right hand go up and make a circle. Then both directions. So as you lower your hips, notice the left hip joint or in the groin opens. All right, then release. Then pick up your left knee up and walk your hands to the longer side of the mat and point your toes out and bend your left knee. So you can hold on to the block or you don't need to. So you can come lower or you can keep it higher. So just listen to your body and something that's not comfortable or sore pain, please don't go there. So moving slow helps to notice what you need to do. Okay, then we're gonna face to the front of the yoga mat again. So bending your right knee. Then we're gonna step back, downward facing dog, or you can do vinyasa. You can also do child pose. Okay, now let's do the other side. So lift our left leg up. Exhale to step forward. Light knee come to the ground. Use the block if you like. And moving your hips forward and back. So when you back means you are bending. So bring your right knee down. Yes. Then left foot forward. Then stretch the left leg. Then moving forward and pelvis forward. So we are opening the right hip joint. Then when you pull it back, left hip flexor to stretch. Okay. Now, plant your left foot down again and right hand down to the block. And left hand go up, make a circle. So when you look to your hand, you are twisting. Then right hip come a little bit lower so you can stretch the right hip joint or quad, hip flexor. So if you have a tendency of rounding your back, so it's good to stretch the hip flexor. Okay, now let's pick up your right knee. Then we are facing to the longer side of the mat. This time feet is parallel. Feet is parallel and you can bring your hand block in front of you. So facing to the longer side of the mat and head down and relax. Then tuck your navel towards the spine. Tuck your navel towards the spine and lifting your sacrum or tailbone go up. So it's a freedom. You can rest your forehead down to the block. If it doesn't reach that block, you can do two block. Or you can rest your hands onto the block. You can also reach your hands between the leg and bend forward. Or you can catch the feet and bend forward. So all a bending forward pose. But hand position is your choice. And keep tucking your navel towards the spine, lifting your pelvis so we can feel the length of the spine. Last breath. All right. Then let's slowly walk your hands to the front of the mat again. And we step back. Child pose, downward facing dog resting, or vinyasa. And let's together a big inhale. Open your mouth, exhale. Again, big inhaling. Exhale, let it go. All right. So now we're gonna bring our knee down to the mat. Come into child pose, but let's have the block in front of you, shoulder width apart, and rest your elbows down to the block. Then hands together. Then pull ourselves back and your thumb pointing to the back of the head. We're very close to it. So drape your head down. So this helps to open the shoulder, inner arm, armpit. Also, you can adjust a little bit more. Not too much to pull back or more to pull back, your choice. One last breath. And then inhale, slowly coming up. Okay, so let's come onto the belly. So come onto the belly. You can let go the block. Onto the belly and let's spread your arms wide like a T shape. Okay, so hand palm facing down. Then legs together, point your toes back. Then as you inhale, right leg go up. Squeeze our glute, lifting your legs up. Then more up. Then bend your right knee and we're gonna roll to the left side. Then maybe like to find in the floor. So we're gonna stay here. Then you can move your left shoulder if that left shoulder is not comfortable this way. So move your hand more to the foot or leg, and you can find your like toe and catch. Then right hand goes back to. I dropped something on my foot, so it's a little bit not comfortable. All right. Then notice how you can stretch the quad. So you can change the angle of the knees more up to the sky or less. Then you can really feel the quad, the front of the thigh to stretch. All right. Then slowly release. So release and on your belly. And hands spread wide again to T shape. So let's do the other side. Left leg go up. So as you lift your left leg, squeeze in the glute. So if you use the glute, if you know how to use the glute, it's easy to access. Then bend your left knee and roll onto your right side. And maybe catch or find in the left toe with your right hand. One hand or both hands. If that's not happening, that's okay. Untuck the chin. One more breath. All right. Then let's slowly coming out from this pose. So center and bring your forearm down to the mat and the Sphinx pose. So your elbows walking towards your chest. Then fingers open wide. Maybe fingers pointing to the front corner of the yoga mat. And your legs too, pointing, so stretch your leg. So notice you are straight in your leg. So that awareness. So sometimes when you look forward, you don't see that leg, so you cannot pay attention to it. No, you can pay attention. You can choose to pay attention. So point your toes. So I'm pointing my toes to the corner of the back corner of the yoga mat. So just to feel it. So if that's not comfortable, you find a comfortable place. Then squeeze our glute and notice planting your hips down to the mat. Then forearm down to the mat. Inhale, lift our chest and looking forward. Then on our exhalation, drape your head down, drop your head down. Just to find in the length to the back of the neck. All right, one more time. Inhale, lift our chest and open forward. Squeeze our glute, planting your legs down, legs, hips down. Exhale, drop your head. Drop your head, but you are still keeping your spine upward. Just the head, relax. Then slowly, let's lower down to the mat. So now bring your hands by your side and palm facing upward. So notice the finger pointing straight back and pulling back, and top of the head go forward. So you can find the length to the neck. All right. So if you are comfortable, legs come together. If this is kind of a pinch into the lower back, you want to have your legs wide, maybe shoulder width apart. All right, as you inhale, lift our chest up, chest up. Squeeze our glute again, planting your pelvis down and lifting our chest and up. So your hand is actually, fingers are still touching to the floor and shoulder back. You can stay here or lift your legs up. Squeeze our glute, lifting up and lifting up. Point your toes. Excellent. Exhale, let it go. Drop.
One side of cheek down and bend your knees and move your feet side to side. Relax your leg. Relax your lower back. Okay. So now point your toe and catch the ankles or toes. Then let's exhale through the nose. Relax. Then inhale. Let's lift up. So it's Dhanurasana or bow and arrow bow pose. And squeeze our glute, lifting our thighs away from the mat. Lift your thighs. Then your feet go back and kick into your hand. Then the hands is pulling your feet. So that helps to lift. And one more up. Then exhale, let it go. Drop your hands by your side and move your feet side to side if you like. Other cheek down to the mat. Then as you move your feet side to side, notice the thighs, front of the thigh, get a nice massage. And notice the belly can relax. There's a movement happening to the lower back. Just use that movement to relax the lower back. Okay, excellent. So now let's bring your palms under the shoulder. We're gonna come up, tuck your toes under, and lift your knees off the ground, thighs away from the ground. If you like, you can come up to plank pose, or you can use your knees to come up to tabletop. Then downward facing dog. Lift your hips. All right. And then inhale, look into the front. Exhale, let's step forward and we sit down to the mat. Then bring your feet together. So face to the longer side of the mat. And you might have a belt. We're going to use very soon. The knees up and down. So Baddha Konasana. Knees up and down to relax. Okay, then when you are ready, bring your legs, right leg. Okay, let's do my right leg. So your right leg, straight out. So your right leg is straight out. Then push your heels out and point your toes upward. Then inhale, hands reach up. Then ground your sits bone and lift your arms up and lengthen our spine. Then on our exhalation, look to your left knee. So left knee side, look to the left knee. Then right hand is over the right leg and release to the right toe. Then we use the belt. So I have a loop of the belt, small loop, or you can use a bigger loop. Then catch the right foot. Then hands on your belt or right foot and bring your right elbow inside of the right knee. This was my favorite pose to do once at the Total Woman Gym, but I haven't done for a while in this class. And left hand goes up and over the head. So you are looking up to the ceiling. So your left hand go away from the left knee. So left knee drop to the ground and left hand goes away from that. Then you might do binding. Left hand come behind you. Then you catch the belt from the back behind you, bend your elbows and walk your fingers close to the belt and gently pull the belt, and that helps to open the left side of the chest to the sky. You can simply be here. Then your chin or ear go away from the left side of the shoulder. So you can lengthen or release in the left side of the neck.
You can explore here. Make this moment beneficial for you, for your body. Last breath. Then slowly let's release. So let go the belt for now and bring your right hand outside of the right leg, left hand inside of the leg. Then try to see your right toe. So it's a little twisting happening. Then just drape your head towards your right toe, or you can walk your hands. So one hand outside, another hand inside of the right leg. Then ahead towards the toes. And find the back body opens. Okay, then slowly let's come back to the center. Bend your both knee, feet together. Then we'll do the other side. So left leg goes straight. All right, find the ground and the hands goes up, stretch. Now face to your right knee side. So that helps to align our left arm over the left leg. Then bring your hands to the left leg, or you can use the belt. Then right hand go up and over. Try to ground our sits bone, both sits bone. And also another thing, don't try to reach it too much, but if your knee is floating up like this, you can slide a block under your knees, under your thigh, so that you are still connecting. So floating can be not comfortable. So just saying, suggesting. All right. Then now bind. So upper hand come behind. Then catch the tail of the belt. Then maybe explore here. You can, so you are gently putting the belt, then that helps to open the right side of the chest or the collarbone. Notice the collarbone and the neck. You can change the angle of your chin to feel that right side of the shoulder, neck. All right, then slowly let go. Now, right hand inside of the left leg and left hand outside, and try to face to your toe, left toe, then bend forward. Use the breath, each exhalation sinking down. All right, then slowly coming up to the center. Okay, let's do one crossing. So left foot over the right knee. So if this doesn't work for you, you can stretch your right leg. So it's a half Machendrasana, Ardha Machendrasana. Inhale, hands reach up. Exhale, switch to your, left side. Switch to your left. Sorry. You can hug your left knee to the chest with your right hand, or right elbow, push your left knee to the center or other side. Again, you can explore by moving your chin, head. And then slowly release. So do the other side. So now right leg over the left. Tuck your left heel in. Inhale, hands reach. Exhale to twist to the right. So more you tuck the navel and bring your right leg towards your belly, you can lengthen the lower back. So try to bring your belly towards your thigh. Yeah. And then try to bring your right leg in. All right. Then release. Stretch your legs. So we're gonna come down to the mat. So it's inversion poses always that's how I like to close my classes. Okay, so you decide to do shoulder stand, you don't need a block. Then if you like to do bharatanatyam without a shoulder stand, block close by. So first I will demonstrate the bharatanatyam. So try rounding in the back and use the core to lie down. Then bend your both knee, lift your hips, and slide the block. So smallest height, shortest height, and rest your sacrum nicely to the block, and legs goes up. So I am catching the block from the side. So that helps to kind of a control. Once you get in there, you can let go your hands. You can keep adjusting that way. Make sure you are not, so you are comfortable. You should be comfortable. So you can move the shoulder blade away from the block so you don't pinch the lower back area. You can be here or you can lift your legs up to shoulder stand. So once you come to shoulder stand or this kind of a spine pose, don't move your head. You don't want to twist the neck. So if you want to take a look, come out from this pose and sit down to take a look. Okay, Halasana. If you are shoulder stand, bring your toes over the head or hovering your legs over. Then hands behind you catch the yoga mat from outside or interlace your fingers. Then slowly bend your knees and knee towards the chest and lower, hips down. If you're using the block, again, stay at the block or let go of the block. Bring your feet down. Pick up your hips and slide block away. All right. Now let's bring our right foot over the left knee. Then bring your left knee towards you. Make sure we are lengthening our neck, not the chin up too much. So relax the chin, drop and lengthen the back of the neck. Okay, so figure 4 moving to your left side and twist. And spread your arms wide and look to your right. And if you like, you can make a circle with your right hand or not. All right, slowly coming to the center. Oh, I was losing the consciousness. Okay. Left foot over to the right knee. Then gradually moving the crossed leg to your right side. And twist.
And then slowly coming back to the center. And it's a Shavasana. So it's a moment of really let go. Let go and be here. So that's the good practice. So Shavasana, we really let go. Sometimes, even when we are resting, our brain keep moving, keep working to create the story or remembering the story. So we let go those story. What helps is paying attention to the present moment. Breath, paying attention to the breath, or noticing the sound happening at the moment. Gently bringing our awareness to your fingertips and toes, inviting the small movements. And when you are ready, bringing your hands lead over the head. Let us stretch from toes to fingertips. Let's together big inhale, stretch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your mouth, exhale. Bring our knee to the chest. Give a nice hug to ourselves. Thanks to our body, mind, and heart, what we have today. Roll on to one side. Then gradually coming up to a comfortable seat. Eyes closed. Let's together big inhale. Hands reach up to the sky. Exhale, bring our palms together to the heart center, Anjali Mudra. Gesture of gratitude. Gratitude to this moment, space, community to practice yoga together, and let us hold gratitude with us and continue our life. Thank you very much for letting me guide through your practice. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining today.